Okay, so let's talk about collections that are not medical. These are going to be regular collections. It could be for utilities, cell phones, whatever it might be. Now, what you want to do, if the collection is yours, if the collection is not yours, don't pay it. But if the collection does belong to you, what is your objective as far as financially? Are you trying to get a house loan? Are you trying to get a car loan? Are you trying to get approved for an apartment lease? What is your financial objective? And that should be your decision-making process of whether you pay a collection account or not. If you take a collection account that's been in a collection status for several years and you decide to make a payment to it, even though you might be doing the right thing and paying the debt off or paying the collection itself, because the account already went to collection status, once you make that payment, it's going to update what's called the DLA, the date of last action. Even though you're doing the right thing, if you update an account that's been dormant for 3 to 4 years, you're going to drop your score by paying that collection. So this is when you don't want to pay it unless you have to or you have a financial objective to achieve. So let's say that you're trying to buy a house and you need to go ahead and pay off the collection so that way you can bring your score up. Great, that would be a reason that you may want to start paying collections. Collections are not usually required to be paid to get a mortgage loan. So if you've talked to a loan officer, they say, pay off everything, otherwise I can't do a home loan for you, get a second opinion. If you're trying to get into an apartment and you have to pay off a collection for an old lease, that might be a reason to go ahead and pay that collection. If you're trying to buy a car and maybe you have a repossession and you're not trying to put down a ton of money when buying this next car, that might be a reason to pay a collection related to an auto loan. Again, what's your financial objective? What's your timeline? What's the need? That's what you need to decide before you make that payment to a collection. And again, if the account doesn't belong to you, don't pay it in general. If the account does belong to you, think about your objective.